Thank you for kicking me. This is going to be a quick energy check in my love life for the collective. I've been channeling this song called Mutt by Leon Thomas. And it's crazy because the epiphany that I just had taking a goddamn shower, okay? I just had an epiphany on the reason why I'm channeling this song. Because the song is basically about someone who basically is not perfect, but there's someone who has genuine intentions and wants real love, okay? And this real love has to do with vulnerability and acceptance. So with this being a new moon in Libra, which Libra rules, it's all about balance, harmony, love, because it's ruled by Venus. I get that there is some type of new circle or new door opening for this collective that I'm channeling for that is calling in real love. And when I say real love, I'm talking about authentic love. You're in this, a lot of you in this collective are in this place where you understand of, yes, these might be all the things that I want, and I say I want in a person, but the person that I'm attracting is not going to have all those things, okay? They're not going to be perfect, but am I willing to work with what they have? And is it aligned with me? It's not about you selling, but it's also about you accepting people for who they are and understanding that people grow and people learn and people transform just like you, which is all about authenticity and vulnerability equals real connections. So a lot of you are in this energy where you have learned a lot of lessons on what is a real connection for you. What is it that you're trying to maintain or call in your life when it comes to a relationship? And I feel like a lot of you are starting to realize it's not about what I want, it's about what I need. Okay, and a lot of you are starting to understand your needs and understand the difference between that. And I do feel like some of you had somebody from your past who had a hard time of being their authentic self. They showed up as everything that you want, but internally or just in the inside, they weren't being real and true to them. Which caused a lot of disharmony because, like I said, either this person wasn't who they say they were, or they just wore a mask because they were trying to present themselves to be something they weren't. And I get this energy for those people who had somebody from your past like that. They're in the 5 of Cups, really regret, shame, holding on to a lot of mistakes they made when it comes to regards to you. But others of you, you're stepping into understanding the 5 of Cups, understanding from your mistakes, learning from, the disappointments, the heartbreak, and moving forward. You're being more open to something authentic and real that's aligned with you. So we're going to see what's going on with our energy in the collective today. What's all about energy in the collective? What's all about energy in the collective? So you're still closed off, but you're still open. So we have mask, and it came out in reverse, so the mask is coming off. Okay, you guys are calling in people who are ready to show you who they really are. They're either expressing their feelings. A lot of you, there was somebody that you were connected to, a strong soulmate or twin flame, who was wearing a mask, and the mask is being ripped off. Okay, this new moon in Libra is balancing the scales. This person can't live behind the mask they have to protect themselves, can't present themselves as this is who I want the world to see me as, and this is not who I truly am. But I do get this in this point for a lot of you who are attracting in somebody new. You are, due to the fact that you're being your authentic self, you are attracting authentic people in your life. This is helping balancing out a lot of energy within you because you're more balanced out. Okay, it's like a lot of you have come into union within yourself. You feel complete with who you are, which is actually attracting somebody who's just like that for you because you face the man in the mirror or the woman in the mirror with the golden mirror. You started to see one-sided connections for who they are. You started to stop giving to those one-sided connections. You took your power back and you really transformed. Okay, you transformed your love life due to you having to learn things from your past with the nostalgic and the old school, replaying a lot of things from your past that no longer serve you. Being nostalgic, learning, making new memories. A lot of you are in this energy where you've been making new memories because you have learned, okay, I did this in the past, I experienced this, what do I need to shift? With the old school, you are replaying certain patterns and lessons so you can get it in your head of like, okay, this is what I got to move on from. This is what I got to cut ties. And it's due because a lot of you took a lot of heartbreak and past. This is confirming what I said for this shadow song. Okay? So a lot of you could be moving on from somebody from your past who was giving you, who was wearing a mask and was being one-sided, was taking from you, was pouring to other people's situations, and you took that mask up and realized you were presenting something of yourself, of like allowing something that you didn't want, which is now being mirrored back to this person of like, okay, I gotta change. But others of you, by you doing that, it's attracting in somebody new coming towards you. Okay, so I do feel like a lot of you are coming into union yourself, whoever this collective is. You are being authentic and being real, and that real is attracting in something real, all right? And it's all due because a lot of you are building something solid, okay? Collective in our love life. Yeah, the Two of Cups, you're calling in a strong union or partnerships. And I get this energy, a lot of you are calling in equal connection, a receptive connection, okay? A lot of you are calling in a strong soulmate or have a soul connection that's coming in your way due to after a rebirth, okay? There was some type of pattern that you were stuck in, that you were playing, outdated thinking or conditioning that you had with the Eight of Swords that you had to face, you had to learn from, you had to cut ties from. You understand that, okay, I had to go through this to progress and move forward with the Knight of Wands here and the Hangman, and you had to think about things logically, which is now balancing things out for you to have this new beginning. And a lot of you don't even realize this love offer is going to come with you. It's going to be a tower moment where a lot of you just going to come with, it's going to come when you least expect it. Okay, this connection is going to come when you least expect it. And it's going to come at a time when a lot of you are in this energy where you done left something. Okay, you put it into something. You stopped the pattern, you ended a connection, whatever it is something that's coming in. Yeah, because a lot of you have realized there was some type of connection that was keeping you stagnant with the Three of Wands in reverse. But there is something that's coming back, okay? With the Three of Wands here. There was something that was delaying you to move forward, to move on, because you had to understand what you were going through when it comes to some type of lesson to move forward. With the Six of Swords and the Death card, you had to put an ending to a perception, the way you were seeing something, or just a connection that was keeping you stagnant, keeping you stuck. You had to realize that you were keeping yourself stuck here mentally, due to your mindset, how you view things, or just a belief system that you had. Yeah, the Three of Swords here. Okay, so this confirmation when I said that the Mud song was like everything that you went through in the past was here for you too. You had to go through the betrayal, the backstabbing, the pain, the hurt to open you up. A lot of people don't realize sometimes you get hurt so it could give you a new perspective. But I feel like a lot of you, this is somebody connected to you. And I feel like I hate to read on this energy because I don't like reading on past energy, but this is somebody from your past that you've been intuitively picking up who is heartbroken because they're realizing that they caused delays in this relationship or this connection. They were being very stagnant due to them not addressing certain things within themselves. Okay, this could be also them not choosing a path with the Lovers here. Okay, they could have been connected to somebody else, or just they were giving out options and they chose to go down the wrong road. But sometimes the wrong road is the road they have to go down to learn certain lessons without you being involved. But yeah, with the Seven of Swords here, they were being very deceptive. They could have been out here being in and out your life. They could have been giving you false hope, gaslighting you, coming with a lot of passion, and still being a stalemate, being indecisive of what they want to give to you. This also could have been somebody who was sexually involved with multiple people, with the Six of Pentacles here. And a lot of you got tired of that energy. You got tired of that. So you got tired of the lies, the deception, the sneaky behavior, and you guys have put it into that. And it seems like the truth is being exposed to this person from your past, and how this in and out behavior, this here for a good time, not a long time, this I'm coming just all I gotta do is make up and have makeup sex and we'll be good, but I still don't have to make a choice, caused you guys to walk away. And it caused a lot of you to realize your worth. Everything you went through was you had to be, the reason why you felt alone and abandoned, because it was Spirit was trying to show you your value with the Empress here. You were carrying burdens and baggage that were not yours. You were dealing with somebody who was immature with the Page of Cups here, okay? Which caused a lot of you to manifest something new, okay? To realize, okay, I have all the tools and all the things I need to go in a new direction that is better for me. What is this Two of Cups? So this was somebody you had a strong connection to, that you kept yourself tied to with the Eight of Swords here. You were mentally attached to this person. You felt like, okay, if I pour into this person, I give to this person, they'll finally give back to me. This person caused you a lot of sleepless nights, a lot of anxiety. I also feel like a lot of you, this person is being haunted by you. Okay, they're being haunted by this connection on choices, decisions they made. They're having a lot of anxiety. They're having a lot of sleepless nights. A lot of you, they fear that you're out here dating with the Knight of Cups here, and it's crazy because this person knows that they're supposed to be with you, or they feel like that you are their soulmate, or you're the one for them. With the Knight of Cups and the 4-1, you are home. And they want to come back. They feel very nostalgic about this connection. They could be having a lot of dreams, or trying to manifest you back. But I feel like a lot of you, this person is in their head a lot, trying to find out which way or how they could come towards you and reunite. But I get for a lot of you, this is somebody who you have some type of telepathic communication with, where they are trying to manifest you. Okay, they're very much stuck in keeping themselves stagnant in your energy, because they were playing a lot of things of how they did this connection with the Eight of Swords. This was limiting belief. Yeah, they're trapped because they haven't been listening to their intuition. This is and it's funny because my collective energy was all about healing the feminine energy within you. There was a feminine energy within them that they needed to heal from an aspect, which is being more in tune with their emotions, acknowledging their emotions. This person could have been very logical, felt like emotions blocks them from moving forward, being successful, but they didn't realize that was blocking their own intuition. Okay. So this person knew that you were the one for them, but they kept themselves stagnant because they felt like they weren't enough, which makes sense with the song Mutt I've been channeling for the last couple of days. This person, baby, I'm a dog, I'm a mutt. So this person knows, like, they're this type of person, but they're imperfection. Imperfection. There's imperfections when it comes to them, but they're ashamed of those imperfections, or they feel like you're not going to accept them if they're not at a certain status. And this is a mindset they had to break, which caused them to not trust their intuition or how to move forward. Three of Swords. Yeah, a lot of you, this person is heartbroken due to the fact of you moving on. And I also get this person could have received some bad news about somebody else that they were attached to with the Queen of Swords and the Knight of Wands here. They could receive some type of news that this Queen of Swords was messing with somebody. But I get more than anything, this is y'all's energy. Y'all are very much in your power with the Queen of Swords here. You're standing up for yourself. You're not dealing with this in and out mess because you realize this is a pattern within this person. And it's crazy because this person is having anxiety. Okay, on how to come forward. It's like this person is being drawn towards you due to this pain they're feeling on not being the person they feel like they need to be for you. So it's like this person wants to come in with a lot of passion, a lot of aggression. Hold on. Yeah. It's crazy because a lot of you have realized how this person had caused you to be off balance. The Queen of Wands in reverse and the Nine of Wands is, a lot of you could have found out this person was still dealing with somebody from their past sexually, and it caused you to be over-emotional, overwhelmed, but you realize this person was causing you off balance because they were off balance, which has forced you to have some type of new beginning, and this new beginning caused you to cause a tower moment to them because you set boundaries. I feel like this Queen of Swords and this Queen of Wands is you. You are seeing things from a logical standpoint, which caused you to take some type of action because you realize this person was causing you to be emotionally overwhelmed, to be emotionally drawn. This person was taking from your energy and not giving to you, is what I'm getting, which caused a lot of you to defend and protect yourself. And this is something that took you a while to do, which has caused you guys to realize that you were wearing a mask and you had to take the mask off and know your value and your worth. Yeah. And it was all because you realized my Ten of Cups, I can have my Ten of Cups somewhere else that is that's emotional fulfilling, that's balanced, that's bringing harmony, happiness. I can have my happy family. Yeah, you realized that you were keeping yourself stuck to something due to your fears, due to being possessive, due to feeling bound to this. There was a karmic soul tie to this, is what I'm getting. My right eye is randomly watering. So there could be a masculine energy who is very emotional and crying over you at this time. I'm getting for a lot of you. Usually when my right eye starts watering and crying, is because I'm picking up a masculine energy who's very emotional and is not expressing themselves. And this was an ongoing battle that you felt. Okay, if you were dealing with somebody who was juggling you with somebody else, you couldn't realize that this person was keeping you in a karmic cycle or keeping you bound to a karmic tie that was not part of you, which was you outgrew this. Because it came out sideways, just telling me a lot of you are in this power where you have been releasing this. It's been an ongoing battle for you. Yeah, and it has to do with stability. A lot of you had to realize you had to take some type of action because this person was not bringing you any stability. And for you to have stability, independence, and success, you had to go out on your own to call in your 10 of cups, to make your 10 of cups. You realize you are the 10 of cups. There is better happiness, peace, and joy in that with the Queen of Pentacles. So a lot of you are getting into this place in your life where you're grounded, you're stable. You could be really focused on your money at this time. And by you doing that, shifting that energy has caused you to manifest your true happiness and your wish fulfillment. And it took a while because you had to work through this deceptive ass energy. So I get for a lot of you right now, when it comes to your love life, you're being more strategic. You're being more secretive. You're more of like, you might not know I'm with somebody. I might be with somebody, I might not be with somebody, but I'm moving how I need to move to protect mine with the Seven of Swords here. So I don't see, because I really don't feel like the Seven of Swords is deceptive energy. I feel like it's more protection, being strategizing. Yeah, you're strategizing more with the Knight of Pentacles here. You guys are being more strategic on how you operate when it comes to your love life. What's the part of the song was take your time, what's the rush? So y'all are learning when it comes to this new cycle in your love life that you're calling in it's important to take your time. It's important to build a solid foundation. It's important to see people for who they really are and realize, are they aligned with me? Is they meant for me? Is it somebody who I'm calling in that's here to better me or to keep me stuck? What's the time? What's the rush? Yeah, you guys are being strategic about this new beginning. Y'all have a passionate new beginning. There's Ace of Wands here and the Ten of Cups here, where you've been interscoping, you've been reflecting, you've been isolating yourself, building behind the scenes, and attracting in this new love that's healthy for you because you've been loving yourself. And it's, oh my God. A lot of you have been in this Ace of Cups. There's a new love here, a new proposal, a new cup being offered to you. And you've been in this planning stage with whoever you've been dating or you've been seeing or you've been calling in. A lot of you are in this Two of Wands energy where you're planning, but it's like you're in a two timelines where you're stepping into something, but you're not fully out of something yet. But you're basically almost there. And you know it too, because you know that something is fully closing out. And you've been doing it strategically behind the scenes, building your Ten of Cups in private because you realize there were certain things that you had to do in the past, that you were doing in the past, that you have to change for now to have that happiness, that be emotionally fulfilled. A lot of you, whoever you're calling in or whoever you're connecting with, is going to bring a lot of happiness for you, which also might have kids. Some of you, this person that you're coming into, there is going to be some type of marriage, or you are going to have 1 or 2 kids together. For some reason, I'm getting a boy and a girl. But there is some type of a new cycle where you're going to have that long-term relationship that's emotionally fulfilling and happiness. Yeah, you're protecting that with the Seven of Wands here. You're protecting your new beginning. You're protecting, yeah, and it took a lot of strength and it's taken a lot of discipline to do this too. That's crazy. y'all been doing this in hermit mode. So if you've been silent, quietly isolating yourself, because you realize to have what you've been wanting, to get that cooperation, to get that teamwork, that somebody who could build properly with you, you have to protect it. You have to be quiet about it. This is at the bottom of the deck. I only pull it from the bottom of the deck because that's at the soul level. A lot of you just wanted a partnership that is teamwork. You want your wish fulfillment. And to get your wish fulfillment, you knew you had to cut something off that was emotionally draining. You had to liberate yourself. Okay, you had to transition. You had to transform to get this new beginning. But you had to protect it too. Yeah, because you knew people were watching you. You know people are watching you, and you had to change your perspective. And a lot of y'all got stalkers. This could be somebody you're separated to from, who needed to heal, who was repeating a cycle. And a lot of you don't realize this person's going to try to come back and start over again because they see you happy. They see you living your best life. They see you transforming into somebody that they knew they always wanted to be with. So they want to come in and have a conversation, offer you something. But a lot of you stop the pattern. You're not talking to this person. You're dating. And whoever you're dating, a lot of you, you're going to end in a higher commitment, or you're going to be in some type of long-term relationship with this person because you realize the person from your past was a snake. You learn from your past and you transform. Dragonflies could be important. You learn to let go and live, okay? You found something out, you changed, and a lot of things came to light, and now you're the runner. Now you're the running. You're running to your happiness. So I hope this resonates, y'all.